So this just allows the students to create a song, a playlist for the European governments that we have studied. There's no wrong answers, however, they must be able to explain their choices. So they can choose one song for each country and then just write a brief explanation of how they think that the song relates to the country's government. So this just gives students a nice way to be able to kind of relate what we're learning to some current events and try to just further engage them on something that might interest them. And then we will end this unit with a Padlet discussion. So the instructions are to create a Padlet discussion post on the following topic. If I were in charge of my city's government system, I would prefer a blank. So what type of government system would you implement if you were in charge of your city? Right here they can easily click, and students can post right here freely. And then this allows peer feedback, collaborative sessions where students can interact with one another, and for me to give feedback in real time. And it's just a great way for a check for understanding and another engaging scenario, engaging lesson for students to be able to work together. Lastly, we're going to have a types of government group project. This will take a span of about a week. The instructions are they will team up in groups of at least 2, but no more than 4. They will choose from one of the following activities. So they can create a flip video where they work in groups of 2 or 4 or solo to create a short video highlighting a country of their choice and the type of government utilized by their country. Second option is they can create a Google slide presentation on a country of their choice and the type of government utilized by that chosen country. Lastly, again, they can work in groups of 2 to 4 or solo to create an infographic on a country of their choice and the type of government utilized by their chosen country. So how does my lesson meet TPACK? So this lesson is focused on week-long units covering the economic systems of Europe for the TPACK lesson. So students were asked to apply knowledge that they have gained throughout the week to complete a group project and a quiz. Students will work collaboratively on their group project, and the quiz assignment will be completed individually. UDL guidelines. So technology is not required to meet UDL guidelines. However, the use of modern technology enhances the student's learning experience and effectiveness of the UDL. Various uses of technology allow students to present their content mastery in a variety of ways and formats. The activities featured in the UDL lesson, which was our Governments of Europe lesson, featured many strategies and formats for students to utilize. There were assignments that featured drag and drop. There were Venn diagrams for students to complete. Of course, there were pencil paper options, and as well as a chance for students to record short video clips. Portions of Mayer's 12 principles of multimedia learning were used throughout the lessons. In our digital citizenship lessons, students were able to create a flip video. This allows students to implement the multimedia principle. In our economic systems lesson, students used the temporal contiguity principle in their group presentation. During our types of government lessons, students used Padlet to implement the segmenting principle, creating short and to the point discussion posts as to not overwhelm their audience with too much information. Thank you for taking the time to watch my presentation that covers our classroom and our final presentation. I really appreciate your time, and I always appreciate any feedback that can be given. Again, thank you very much.